time has come. I am finally... Hi everyone, Shreen Honey here, back with an Australia vlog. This time around, my friend Christian and I take over Magnetic Island and the Whitsundays. On our first day, we arrived to our bungalow expecting a very modern, Instagrammable stay, but reality versus expectations hit us real hard. But that's okay, because we treated ourselves to some coffee and ice cream and headed to the beach for a nice swim. But skirt! Little do we know that it is stinker season and jellyfish are just roaming around in the water and they can kill you. Instead, we decided to chill beachside, read a book, and watch Mother Nature do her thing. On the second day, we meet two Dutch girls and end up splitting a car because that's what you gotta do when you're on the island. Check out our sick ride. On our first stop, we discover a place where you can feed wild wallabies. Ready to feed these little babies. Oh my god, just kidding. Here. On our next stop, we cruise over to the highest point on the island called West Point to watch another beautiful sunset. And we may or may not have had difficulties getting out. All these crazy antics just seem to be a theme in our travels, but I ain't complaining. They make for the best stories. Alright, the time has come. I am finally diving the Great Barrier Reef today. I'm a little nervous, but apparently it's a pretty easy dive, so this is why I got certified. Just a little history about me and diving is that I'm not very good and almost failed my certification, but here I am. And every time I dive, I get really nervous and anxious, so this is definitely one of those overcoming fears moments. But once you are underwater, it's a whole nother world, peaceful and beautiful. After our 2 dives, that was sadly the end of our time on the island, and we packed up and traveled to our next destination. Day 4, we arrived to Airlie Beach to explore the Whitsundays on a sailboat with 21 new friends. Day 5, baby, we finally arrived to the Whitsundays beach, which is probably the widest, softest sand I've ever touched, no exaggeration. If the Whitsundays wasn't on your bucket list, it better be now. Man, I really do hate goodbyes, but this is the end of the journey. Editing this footage reminded me of one of the best moments that I've had in Australia, and getting to experience it with one of my best friends was amazing. But I hope you guys are all keeping safe out there, and if 2020 has taught me anything, it's to enjoy every single moment. I'm not a big fan of the sun. I've been using this. Oh, such a fail. To hide from the sun. Anyone else relate?